Welcome, this is DracoFlame67. It's been a while. Welcome back to the boss tour, and in this is a very special episode. This is the first episode of the extra bosses, or the optional bosses, or the bosses that aren't relevant to the main story, and whatever you call them. And this first one is the Sword Dancer. And there are 3 of these in the game. This is the first one, of course, and the second one will only appear if you beat the first one, and the third one will only appear if you beat the second one. And there's specific time frames where you can fight all of them. In this first one, it will first appear after you beat Sheena for the first time in the Ossa Trail, and it will stay at the Ossa Trail until you go to the Tower of Salvation for the first time, which will be 2 or 3 videos from now. And after that video, after you go to the Tower of Salvation for the first time, if you come back to Silvermont from Tetheala afterwards, the Sword Dancer will not be there. So you have to fight him before doing that. And I just do it, my party is over-leveled a little bit for this fight. Everyone's level 28 when Nintendo Power recommended you're level 23 for this fight, but I think you can probably take him as low as 20. Just, if you take liberal advantage of its weakness to light with Photon and Angel Feathers, it really isn't that much of a problem at all. And it's even easier if Kratos knows Healing Wind, so he can heal effectively while Rain is casting Photon. So yeah, I recommend Lloyd, Colette, Rain, and Kratos in this fight. And you have to talk to it. As long as that skull remains there, you can fight him.
Don't get too comfortable.
And this fight is a lot easier than it would be when you first start out with it. And I did say you can take him as low as level 20, but I really don't recommend doing that. It's really out of the way of the main story at the time. You're probably at Palmacosta or Asgard, and if you go the Palmacosta path, there really isn't much of a reason to return to Essalia, the Essalia region, aside from Ifrit, which I'm going to get in the next video of mine, in the main story playlist. So usually I just beat this guy and get it out of the way right then, and yep, boss beaten. Which means that the second Sword Dancer will show up in Tetheala in the Gaurachia Forest, or however you pronounce it. The forest where you first meet, where you fight Regal. And as you can see, I got the Yata mirror in this fight, so I'm going to show you what that is. System items. See, I have a Yata mirror now. Item used by the Eastern Spirits to defeat the gods. Now let's see what it does. See, Yata mirror doesn't increase stats at all, but it gives you small HP and TP recovery during the middle of a fight, so that helps with gel-less runs, which I did a